Bryan, congrats on the 42-7 win. How's it feel to be 5-0?
Feels great. It's indescribable. As long as you keep winning, that's the goal, and we keep doing that.
And 5-0 this year makes it 10-0 for you for you guys for the last 2 complete seasons. Obviously, this one will be more than 5 games, but you're 10-0 as a Bulldog, even though you're just a sophomore. What's it like being one of the most experienced guys on the team at quarterback as just a sophomore?
It feels good. You know, I feel that with my experience, I'm seeing everything, and that's going to help me a lot down the road, CIF. And I always say that the best win is the next one. So we're going to continue to keep winning.
In this game, you had a bunch of receivers putting their fingerprints on it. Drew Merrill had those 2 huge touchdowns, and then Alloway, and then other guys in the second half. How much of an advantage is it for you to have so many different guys at receiver who can make an imprint on the game where the defense doesn't know who it's going to be?
Oh, yeah, it's great. Again, like you said, the defense can't plan for them. We have so many guys that are putting in all this work, and you know, it's reward time for them.
And for the O-line, big O-line, but not the most experienced, but they've been awesome. Can you just talk about what it's like to play with those guys and why they've been so good with so many first-time starters?
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best in the business. We have great coaches that put them in great positions, and they just go out and execute. They just always assert their will against whoever we're playing, and that's just amazing to play with.
And for you obviously, since the season started, you got your first offer, and it was Florida State of all schools.
Yeah.
Is there more pressure or less pressure on you personally now, whether externally or just within yourself, after having notched that offer since the season started?
I think externally there's more pressure just because I'm a bigger name now, but internally I don't really put too much pressure on myself. Every game is a game that I want to prepare for. Every game I win, prepare the same, and so I just take game by game, day by day.
Is there anything you feel like on the field you've improved at a lot since this season started? And is there any specific things that are at the forefront of what you're working on?
Yeah, I feel I've improved a lot on my footwork in the pocket, awareness, things like that. Last year I didn't get even close to being sacked last year, and again this year, but I'm also being more aware in the pocket. I can stand in. I like to run, but I'm getting better at standing in.
Nice. And if you guys keep up this pace, you're a lock to make Division II. With this being the first season where, there's playoffs, but you don't know what division you're going to be in, is that something you're talking about? Like, oh, we're going to be in Division II, or oh, if we lose X many games, it's 3 or 4. Like, is that, how much does that affect your outlook for the playoffs right now?
Yeah, we want to win all of our games and be in Division II. We think we're one of the better teams in California, and we want a chance to prove that. But again, we're just going to take it game by game and continue to, do what we're going to do.
And last question, we talked about receivers, O-line. Who are some of the unsung heroes of this team?
We've got a lot of seniors on this team. They're great leaders on the team that help us on and off the field. We got Jaden Colvin, our left tackle, Drew Merrill. Those two are our captains of the team. They help us a lot with our leadership. And then our O-line, they don't always get the praise, but whenever they make a mistake, they're always, fixing it. They never have a bad game.